Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to solve today's Leetcode daily challenge question. So the question is delete nodes from linked list present in array. So you are given an array of integer nums and head of linked list. Return the head of the modified linked list after removing all nodes from the linked list that have value that exist in nums. So if we see this example, nums is one contains 1 2 3 and our linked list has 1 2 3 4 5. So here what we have to do, we have to remove all the nodes from the linked list which has value that exist in nums. So we have to remove this nodes which has value 1 2 3. So after removing we will get this 4 and 5. We have to return this. If we see next example, nums is 1, so we will remove all the nodes which has value as 1. So remaining is 2 2 2. So we will get this and we have to return this. Then if we see this example 5, we don't have anything here in our linked list which has value as 5, so we'll not remove anything, we'll return the same. If we see the method here, we are given with the list node. List node is basically a node in a linked list which has a value and pointer to the next, and we are given nums integer array. So what we have to do is we have to remove. So first let's see removing in linked list. Okay, we have to remove node in linked list. Okay, now what are the cases is first is what you want to remove the head, remove a node which is head. So in that case, so let's say this is our linked list a b, these are our nodes c d. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to remove this. So I have this pointer as head, right? So for to remove head, what we have to do is just do head is equal to head dot next. So what you have to do is it is pointing to the next, so it will point here. So we removed this. Now next is what, removing the last element. Okay, remove last element. So last element is this. So what we'll do is we want to remove this. So let's say if I have this pointer, okay, let's say we will consider three pointers. One will be previous, one will be pointer or you can say current, and one will be next. Okay, previous will be here. Okay, my previous is here, my ptr is here, or I will say my current is here, and my next is here. Okay, this is one case. So if I want to remove this element, my current should be this. Okay, so first let's not see the last element removal. I'll first explain the in between middle element. Okay, so any element other than first and last. So let's say I want to remove c, I want to remove this. So what I will do is I have these three pointers. Okay, now what I can do, if I want to remove this, I will point my B to directly D. That means what I'll do, I will previous dot next my equal to, it will be next, and my current will be, now my current element will be this next, and what will be my next element will be next dot next. So in our node, okay, in our node we have value and next. Next is a next pointer. Okay. So if I point this to this, and my current will point to this, and next will go to next. Okay. If let's say if I have any element in that case. So I will get the linked list as A to B. B will point directly to D, and D is pointing to, let's say here it is E. Okay. So we removed this C. Okay, this is one case. Now third case is last element. Okay, so you have this A, B, C, D. Okay, let's say now your next is null, and this is your current, and this is your previous. So I want to remove the current element, that is last element. So in that case we will point directly previous to the next, same thing, current as next. But if we do this next to next dot next, we will get error because our next is null, and again we are asking for next, so it will give null pointer exception. So what we'll do, we will check if my next is null, we will not move. That means this is my last element, I can directly do previous is equal to next. Okay, so I will get a to b, b to c, and c pointing to null. That means we have only this many elements in the list. Okay, so there are these three conditions. First, what we will do is, see, now we have seen removing. Okay, now first which elements we have to remove is these many elements, okay, which exist. So for that, what we are going to use set, and we will insert all the elements of nums into set, and for each element in this linked list we will check if it is present in our set or not. If it is present, we will remove. Okay, so how we will proceed is, first, see, here you can see all my heads are getting removed. After removing one, my head is two. Again, I have two in my this nums. So again, I have to remove two, three. So first, what we will do? First, we will remove all the heads which are there. Okay, and then if we will get some element. Let's say, for example, this one, I removed one. Okay, two is not there in my num, so now my head part is done. So removal of head part is done. So we have only two cases, either middle one or the last one. So in that case, we will maintain three pointers. For head, we don't need to maintain anything. Now we will maintain this pointer. Here we will have two as my head, that is my current element. This will be my next element. Here it will be my previous element, which was null. Now we will check if 2 is there. No. Now we will move forward, and my current will be here, my previous will be here, my next will be here. 1 is there, so what I'll do, I'll directly point 2 to this 2. My previous dot next will be my next, my current will be my next, and next will be next to next. Now my current is 2, my previous is 2, and my next is 1. So 2 is not there, again we will move forward. If it is not there, we will just move forward, each previous to current, current to next, next to next dot next. Okay, and if it is there, then previous dot next will be our next. So now let's start coding. Is first, what we are going to do is, we will use one set of integer st is equal to new, let's say we'll use hash set. And yeah, here int num of nums. Here what we'll do, st dot add num. First we have added all the elements of nums into set. Okay, now what we'll do is, for head, okay, while we are given this head, while my head is not null, there is a possibility, right, that all the elements which are there in my linked list all are present in nums. So we will remove everything. So that is why, while my head is not null, and what, my st dot contains what, that head dot val. Till that time I have to remove. So what I have to do is just do head is equal to head dot next. That means just move forward. After this, if my head is null, that means we removed all the elements which were present. In that case, we will just return the head or null, anyone. Now we have to consider three pointers, because we have remained with two cases. Which two cases is, removing any element which is not head or last, or the element which is last. In that case, we have to maintain three pointers. Is first is list node previous will be initially null. List node current will be my head, and list node next will be my head dot next. If I don't check here if my head is null or not, here also we can get the null pointer exception, because we are trying to access the next. Now Here my condition will be while my current is not equal to null. Okay. Now what we will check is we will check if my st dot contains what current dot val else. Okay. So what does that mean? If it contains, what I have to do is I have to remove that element. So for removing, what I'll do is previous dot next is equal to my next. We will remove the current, and else we will just my previous will be what current, and my current will be next. And here what I'll check, if my next is null, if my next is not null, in that case what I'll do, next is equal to next dot next. Here you can see, if see in this example, this one is there in my this nums, okay, in set. So what I'll do, my previous is this, my next is this, so I will just move this pointer previous dot next to my next. So this is next, so we remove this. Now if it is not there, I just have to move, I don't want to delete. So my previous pointer move from this to this. Now others will be current, we anyway we have to move after removing also, my current will be this. So my current will be next, and next will be next dot next. So we will just remove. Yeah. So this is how, and at the end we have to return our head. So as we are making changes in the same list, so that's why we are returning the same head. So let's run this. So here we are just using the concept of removing node in a linked list. So let's submit this. You can see it is accepted. Yes. Yeah. Let me submit it again. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like this video, subscribe my channel, and stay updated. Thank you.